Hello, tarnished of no renowns, you milksop cravens. Welcome back to Elden Ring. This button, we tried and failed to do Margit for a bit last time, but that's okay. We knew that this stuff would happen. I know what the plan is. We're going to head south. There's plenty of stuff to do south. If you're enjoying episode 3, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know that everything's good. It's a bit weird for me in my current headspace at the moment, and I know what you think. Oh, here we flipping go. Here comes the sob story. You're not wrong. Making content is annoying and full of pitfalls, and especially when you're doing it like me for ostensibly what should be fun and not a job or profit or anything, just for the love of the craft. The love of the craft of streaming, the age-old craft of... I wanted this thing, what is it? It's golden runes, cheese it. I don't have a big following, I have borderline no following. It's a non-zero number of followings. You're a real person, right?
Ah, you must be the new Tarnished. You do well to steer clear of a Gill Lake fledgling. Dragon roosts there, and it's as fearsome as it is majestic. So, unless you're mad or wish to be burned alive, stay clear of the lake.
Sure. He's got like a lemon juicer for a hat, or possibly one of those things you put in the sink to stop bits of rice and stuff going down the plug hole.
Don't be a fool. Turn back before it's too late. Turn
back? You don't know which way I came from. I came from this way. If I were to turn back, I'd be going straight into the lake. You got anything else to say?
Don't.
No. Good. See you, pal. I have a non-zero following, but it is still a small following, and most of that was cultivated through the Factorio channel. Factorio aspects of the channel. So doing something new, you're never quite sure if people are going to be like, what is this, mate? This isn't belts and inserters. Look at this fighting going on. God, they're so useless. I'll mop up some of these runes. It's 3 runes, isn't it? So it's hard to not look at a hobby that you're doing, and I mean, what are hobbies really? All they are is just a distraction from the reminder that you are in fact a mortal being who struggles to both be known and is scared to be known. And then you stab up a dude in a video game and it makes you feel ace instead. Can't see. I don't like the auto HUD. I want all of the information available to me at all times. I tried it on auto. I don't like it. Anyway, let's talk about the game, shall we? There's more of these dudes. Hopefully they're not too strong. I'm really concerned about that catapult in the background, though, to the point where I'm not going to lock on so I can continue to see it. Oh boy! Should give me enough time. Alright, the sensible option here is to actually just get on the horsey. He's trying to get me with a splash damage. He really is. There's no way there's actually nothing down there. That is a kill zone. So what we need to do is we need to just time a run here to get over the bridge. There we go, easy. Pick up the stone sword key, which apparently we need. Take this grace, and we are on the Weeping Peninsula. We are ready to go. This area is very good for early game people. It's just also a bit odd that it's kind of a bit of a pain to get to in the early game like that. You've got to be brazen about it.
Hello? Is somebody there? Might I bend your ear for a moment, please?
Who are? Is somebody bloody there?
I've escaped
Sorry,
from
that's
Castle
rude.
Morne
Borderline
to the south.
rude.
The servants there have rebelled. I can't be sure what it is. My eyesight's been weak since birth, you see.
Is it that blindfold?
I heard frightful howling from all over. My good father secreted me out the castle.
He secreted you out of the castle?
He says it's his duty. As commander.
Okay. Sure.
I fear for father's life. The servants are full wrath, filled with hatred for every one of us. They've since come for every one of the companions I escaped with. They haven't spared a soul. I fear it's no different at Castle Morne. Please, I implore you, would you mind taking a letter to my father at the castle?
Gladly.
My son wishes that he escape, even if his honor should be the price. Please. I just want him to be safe.
Deliver the letter.
Dearly.
You are welcome.
And please, take this. Deliver it to my father.
How did she write the letter?
In the castle, if you please. Please, he can be stubborn.
Alright, so we're going to Castle Morne, it looks like. But there's lots of stuff to do here, even if, as I say, it's a bit scary to try and get here early. And the guidance of Grace sends you the complete opposite direction as well. Smithing Stone 2's perfect. That's exactly one of the things that we wanted. And a Scarab. Which gives us the Mighty Shot Ash of War, which is for a bow, so we don't really care. It's all just a bit cringe sometimes, is my worry. It's all just sometimes it's a bit cringe. What is this mid-30s-year-old man doing, sat at the computer talking to himself for hours at a time, just so that he can then put footage of that happening onto the internet? Well, that's not a lifestyle choice. That's just insanity. This dude also sells a smithing stone too for 400 runes. And as such, I will buy that.
Be well.
Be well. You're welcome. Oh, thanks. I don't know if when I'm worried that when I put the footage into my video editor and then edit it a bunch and then export it and then upload that to YouTube, that it's still absolutely butchering the quality. Good God. Where did that come from? I see you. I see you there in the fog. Not the best shot in the world. I can't open that map because apparently I'm in combat. There we go. So we've got the whole map for the Weeping Peninsula here. Basically just go to all the churches. So like go here, then go here, then go here. And it's just all good stuff. Streaming is borderline addictive due to the positive reinforcement you get from viewers. These rats, they're mad. You can tell from their yellow eyes. And if we're going to get all pop psychology about it for a moment, it sounds like, and I very, very may well edit this bit out due to it being a bit much. It might be that, having lost my job, I have retreated to the safety of YouTube to be told that actually, in fact, you are good. You don't have to worry that you got fired. It's fine. That would be a bit sad if that were true. The ailing village. I mean, I don't know about you, but I've yet to see a place in Elden Ring that is not ailing. They're all ailing in some way. Some way, shape or form. These villages all have ails. They all have ailments. I've successfully touched grass yet again. How are we going to get down here? This should be fine, right? And then here. There we go. Easy life. Who are you? Use the bridge troll. Oh no. So early. Spinning! I'll try spinning. That's a good trick. Jump. Nice. Rainbow stones. Particularly useful. But not unhelpful either. Oh, for God's sake. You may be wondering why I get off my horse to fight when being on the horse is kind of strong. I like the challenge, basically, is the answer to that. And it's good practice. And I'm really bad at being on the horse. Plus I don't want Torrent to get into any harm. There's myriad factors that are going on here, really. Myriad factors. Ah, look at the big squirrel thing. Hello, ghost on a chair. The mausoleum prowls, cradling the soulless demigod. O Marika, Queen Eternal, he is your unwanted child. It's possible he's speaking in riddles. Sacred Tear. Get more health out of the flasks. I would like to issue a retraction I made in an earlier episode about how levelling up HP, although is worthwhile, not hugely important. It does an added factor to that, which I failed to mention, which is of huge import, is that it does stop you getting one shot easier. I stand by what I said for the most part, but I would like to clarify that. I would like to add an addendum to it. The Tombswood Ruins. This isn't a church of Marika. I was wrong. I've been lying to you this whole time. I thought this was one of the churches. Did I go to the wrong place? That is just grossly unfair. There's another one in here! Okay, we're not going in there. Don't go down there, rat. It's almost certain death. There are definitely many sacred tears. Oh, was it there? Well, we'll continue on anyway, because we're going to go to this building as well. There's also one of the mausoleums running around, which is what that ghost was talking about. Look at that. This is awe-inspiring, to say the least. It's the best way down. Probably the way I came. I always like in games where you can see something humongous walking around in the background to just give you that sense of scale. I find it almost borderline frightening, you know, megalophobia almost. Oh dearie me, there's too much going on here, isn't there? We have to leave, I think. That's so cool. Quick, look at the map before I go into combat. What is this? Or even this. Let's go here quickly. Let's just run there as fast as we can. Number 2. Ignore the headless ghouls. Oh, it's a skull. I thought it was a goat. I thought it was one of those goats that get the, what, you know, where they go really rigid and fall down. Hello.
It's been an age since I've seen a customer. How can I help here at the end of the earth?
I don't know. You tell me. A lantern. Oh, that would be nice to have. I don't need to know about... Oh, you smell the smithing stones too as well. But I'll buy them all. I'll take the lot. 1800 runes for a lantern.
Safe journey.
Have a safe journey. I do have some rune things on me. If you're ever curious about something in my inventory that is magically appeared, it's because I cut that bit of the content out, having found it not to be that worthwhile to show you. And that will usually just mean I would suddenly have loads of golden runes because I went off the corner of the map somewhere and did something that actually ended up being really boring. Don't you a-woo at me. Don't you be doing an a-woo in my general direction. Open world gaming! Open world gaming! Oh yeah. The guy hasn't come around and painted all the ledges white that we're allowed to jump on. Well, I don't think this is... Oh, it's a part of the Erd tree there. That means there's always, what are they called? They're not called Erd tree guardians, are they? That would be a bit too on the nose. Yeah, as I was saying, it's very nice to be able to play this almost borderline freshly. Which is something I've tried to do with my other favourite open world game, Zelda Breath of the Wild, but it never quite works out for me with Breath of the Wild replaying it. It always just seems to be... I do the first bit, I get off the steep, and then I'm like, oh yeah. Doing all of that stuff again in Zelda is not as exciting the second time. Mostly because you're only ever playing as Zelda. Look at all these pots. Erdtree Avatar, that's it. Erdtree James Cameron's Avatar. There's no real way I mean, I know how to fight these. I've done them enough. Whether I can make any headway at all at my level and gear is another question. Well, it's possibly doable. Not like that, it won't be. Good lord. Especially this one who doesn't like splash rots or poison around or anything. This is taking a bit too long, isn't it? Oh no, a pot! Please stop doing that. Early. Stop it and let me kill you. You're clearly not a match for me. Just annoying. Opaline Bubble Tear and the Crimson Burst Crystal Tear. So these are ingredients for the Physic Flask. This one is steadily restores HP, and this one is significantly negates damage. How do I change the switch display mid? A crystal tear forms slowly over the ages where the Erdtree's bounty falls to the ground. Can be mixed in the flask of wondrous physic. Provides significant damage negation. This effect only occurs once. Oh, it's the bubble, basically. It's the bubble. You just get like one hit where nothing happens to you. Well, that was fun and exciting, wasn't it? Demi-human forest ruins. Bloody demi-humans coming over here, taking our demi-jobs and our demi-women. I'm probably just wrong. Probably should have looked it up before I started recording the video, having known that this is exactly what I plan to do today. But on the same token, this is not supposed to be a guide or a tutorial in the slightest, so please don't expect... Please don't expect hints and tips, not tips, tints and hips. It's a chest. Do we trust it, is the question. Yes. Shield of the Guilty. That looks badass. Causes blood loss build-up. Shield made to venerate a maiden whose eyes were crushed by briars of sin before being reborn in these lands. Sounds awful. Boosts focus. The briars can be used to attack foes. It's tiny! I'm sure it's fun and interesting. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Fenton coming at you with a spiky shield only run. This video is sponsored by Gamer Brain Juice. Ow. Please don't kill me. I've been doing so well today. Whew. Gamer Brain Juice, the only juice that contains the brain of real gamers. Get me out of here, please. Oh well, time to go to the wiki and edit this bit out. Okay, so I'm an idiot. Apparently it was here the whole time, I just did not do a good job of exploring. I did come here, I just didn't explore enough. Or I didn't actually make it there because I got so distracted by the walking mausoleum that I never walked over to this bit. That's more likely to be the case. Oh, look! Look! There's a big walkie thing over there! There it is. Yeah, I'm just stupid, apparently, for not coming up here. Sacred Tear. Perfect. Oh, you're new. You've sat by the round table of the round table.
I don't believe we've met.
No, you're right.
I'm known as D.
D's nuts!
And weed their death.
Litany of Proper Death. Creates an image of order, dealing holy damage to nearby foes. No. I appreciate the sentiment, mate, but all I'm going to do in this run is whack dudes in the face with my big pointy stick. Strength and armament. Smithing stone. Twin blade plus 3 for 2 smithing stones. Twin blade plus 4 for 4 smithing stones. And then we're good. I've got 9 of them. Just use the one, mate. Just use the one. Don't overspend. That's what the golden runes are. They're this clever game design way of like banking souls. So even if you even if you both of these stats are going to give me 1 attack power for my twin blade. But this one will also give me an extra defense. So I'll do a strength. If you go exploring and find the runes, it's like, well, what's the difference in finding the runes versus killing the enemies for the runes? Well, the runes that you find go into your inventory, you don't have to use them right away. Whereas the runes you get from the enemies, those are the ones that you could potentially be losing by... I'm explaining very simple game design here, but... Right, Margit. Revenge is a dish that I'm going to serve on a plate to you. And I won't put that plate in the microwave. I just won't do it. I'm back. I'm not two-handing. So busy looking at his health bar because of how much damage I was doing. Too early. Panic. These are better numbers. These are already looking like better numbers. I didn't remix my physic flask. I am of passing skill, you are correct. That was a mistake, though. He's doing the flipping combo that is absolutely irresponsible. Why? Why? Just stop it. Panic roll backwards, the best strategy in the game. No! Can you just give me 2 seconds, please, to breathe? Alright, I was never scared. I was never ever scared. I thought I was a bit too far away for that second sword slash to get me, but... Wow. No! Thank you very much. Should have used my physic there that time. This is so delayed! How do I never know that that's going to happen? I'm so bad. A part of me feels like this is not a skill check, it's a gear check. It's just go away, get some levels, get some HP, get some weapon upgrades and you'll be fine. Just tank it, just tank the whole fight. A talisman pouch. We have no talismans. What'd you say about my flame?
In fear of the night, the hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
Fair. Fair enough. That's not how I recommend you do that fight. But as I say, sometimes the game just wants you to have a lot of HP and a lot of strength. Right, we got 1,200 runes for that. We should spend them before things go south. Get 4 extra dex levels. I'd like enough equip load to go back down to lights. I can't remember what the threshold is. But let's just spread them out. Let's just do one of everything, shall we? Vigor, endurance, strength, dex. Those are all we're going to need this run anyway. So just spread those bad boys out. More stats is generally good. Right, we should probably go and find some talismans, I guess, now that we can carry 2 of them. There's many, many caves around here. Let's just mop up some caves here in the second half of what I'm optimistically going to call the second half of this video. Having had a quick look, we We should definitely go back here and get the scar seal that I also forgot was here. This fight might be a bit too much for us, but we'll see. It's a very good talisman, so I wouldn't be surprised if we're expected to do this at a higher level than we currently are. Or at least have more skill. Of course, you can do any fight at any level in any of these games, but this guy, there's a good chance he just absolutely wrecks me. Oh, he's tall. Oh, that's not a lot of health. Not a lot of damage. Wish I'd say the right thing. That would really lend sort of air of credibility to these videos if I managed to say the right thing first time. Stupid brain being dead. Oh no, this is actually fine. As long as we don't get frostbitten. And he doesn't have a secret second phase. Wow. Can you maybe stop? Just cut it out, dude. Get a fair first couple of hits in. That does not do much damage. It does a lot of frostbite, but it doesn't do much damage. I don't know this fight very well. Don't know if this dude is anywhere else. Okay. That's a very punishable attack if you can see it coming. Curious. He's just going to charge me down, isn't he? Nope, he's going to do nothing. Good. Dude. Uh-oh. He's got a second phase. Wow, I physically jumped in my chair. That's... I thought you were doing the breath blowy attack. I was all ready to punish the hecking bejesus out of you. And you did me dirty with that. No, dodge was bad. Oh. Winnable, winnable, winnable. No, I just want to get away. I want to just fly away. Why won't you fly with me? Lenny Kravitz, fly away. Well, on the plus side, this will be easy to edit. Oh, he's so scary. Geometry saved me there. Level geometry. First try! Raises attributes but also increases damage taken. Gives you 3 levels of Vigor, 3 levels of Endurance, 3 levels of Strength, 3 levels of Dex, which amounts to almost 100 HP at this point, 5 extra Stamina. It weighs some, barely weighs anything, but you do take more damage, but that's fine. I'd rather have the extra damage. Alright, that's one of the talamons that we want. My brain, I swear to God. Is there a grace here? There is, good. We're delivering the letter and getting the Talisblade Talisman. Talisblade Talisman. Honestly, I might actually just have to go to Doctor at this point. Am I not thinking about what I'm saying? Am I ill? Am I don't know. It's not conducive. It's not conducive to making content. Just not being able to say words. Words are basically all I say. The worst part about this is now I'm going to have to keep all of the mistakes in, so that this joke makes sense later, so that the narrative flows naturally. Bloody go away! I'm worried about this dude. He's rolling! He was so proud of that move as well. I'm gonna get to do it. I'm gonna get to do the roll. I've been practicing this for weeks. Oh, I've missed. I don't actually know where this talisman is. I just know it's in the castle. Plus we also have to find the dude to whom we have to deliver a letter. Wow. Ah! Just in the nick of time. Where's my elephant? That's an old Simpsons reference. God, Simpsons references are real boomer territory now. Kids these days, they just don't... They don't know what the Simpsons are. Yes, there it is. Time was you could make a Simpsons reference and it would be... Everyone would be like, man, that's funny. Because obviously referencing other shows is the height of comedy. Like, you just say a reference. You just say, like, I love Lamp, and everyone's like, ho ho, he is hilarious. It enhances final hit of chain attacks. The twin blade technique is a tradition of the Confessors, who closely guard the secret of how they preserve the momentum of their attacks. Thus is the final strike of their onslaught all the more deadly. Plunge! Good one. Oh! I didn't have that much HP. I was not paying enough attention to that. Why never let me kick the ladder down? Give me a ladder to kick down, huh? You call yourselves a Souls-like... Don't walk off the edge. I just want there to be a grace. But maybe it's not relevant. Maybe I should just go and try and do this boss. If I go and try and do the boss, then I'm definitely locking myself into doing the boss, or else I'm going to lose all these runes. I don't recall this being especially taxing. Famous last words, for sure. Leonine Misbegotten. Leonin. Oh my god, he's half demi-human, half lion, half tail. Wow. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of HP, does he? But still. Oh, if I was facing the right way, that would have been good. Oh, dearie me. Jumping attacks very easily punished after you've landed them. It's pure chaos what is happening here. I'm just tanking it, basically. Just hoping for the best. Get a ray! Why did I say a ray? Get it, get... He continues to jump on me. Oh dear. No. I'm trying to heal in a sensible fashion and not just press X the very second I have a spare moment, because it's clearly not working. I'm about to win, but I don't want to throw it away. I am 2 seconds away from winning. I just need to take a breather. Thank you. You're not dead? You are dead. First try. Not even a joke that time. Grafted blade, great sword. Colossal Sword. Oath of Vengeance. Needs 40 strength to wield. There we go. We got most things of value from Castle Morne, by which I mean the boss and the Twin Blade Talisman. Although I didn't deliver the letter. Let me quickly deliver the letter. I'm 90% sure I remember exactly where to go to deliver the letter. So let me just do that, and we'll call that an episode. I'm 90% sure I will instantly walk the wrong way. Working hard, or barely working. You know what I don't struggle with at all? With these? Not swearing. Because my day-to-day life, I have to say, my regular conversation, it's not safe for work. No slurs. Never say slurs. Oh, it got him right out of the air. That was so satisfying. It turns out it's not as ingrained into me as I thought it was. Who would I rather have alive here? Let's wait as long as possible. I'll third party this. Oh, the stagger. You got 2 of them with that. You see that? That was incredible. When I don't allow myself to swear, it's never a problem. I can maybe recall twice that it's happened. My Factorio streams where I blurred it out because I really was quite frustrated about something. Right, I'm bored of this now. So yeah, that's an interesting little tidbit for you. This says a lot about somebody when you hear them swear, I think. I've definitely had content creators who have had, like, PG audience for a bit, and then have decided, you know what, I don't care about this anymore, and then the first time I heard them swear, I was like, oh my goodness me. Golly gosh! I have a letter for you. I don't want to get all blues clues about it, but you just got a letter.
But I can't leave yet.
Oh, you have to leave.
If the castle should fall, as commander, I must remain.
Why, though?
Ensure the treasured sword of Morne does not fall into the wrong hands.
That makes no sense.
For keeping the sword from those fallen creatures. I'm no longer bound by duty.
Duty.
Rescued Arena, I will spend my remaining days. Thanks to you, and devote my remaining days to her. Arena has I only hope.
Oh, I think it's because the boss had the sword, so now that I have gotten the sword, he is no longer bound by duty. I think. I don't know. It's possible I should not have skipped so much of that dialogue if I wanted to understand what was happening, but there we go. I got bored. Alright, and as I make my way back to the Grace here, that's going to be the end of episode 3 of Elden Ring. I hope you had fun. I certainly had fun. The game sounds will continue in the background here while I just switch my scene over to full camera mode only to say thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please let me know with a like or a comment. And if you want to see more Elden Ring, you can subscribe or you can follow the playlist. Nothing else to say, really, I suppose, other than take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.